The January transfer window has just shut, so this is the team that we are going to have to take till the end of the season. Can it win us a title? Probably not, but we're going to do our best anyway. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 5th episode of Replicating Ranieri, where today we are up in 3rd place in the Bundesliga season, 1 point away from Hertha Berlin in the top spot. Honestly, I don't know how it's happened, but we're still genuinely in with a chance of completing this challenge this year, and what a team we have to do it with. Like I said before, we have done some deals in the transfer window. And I mean, yeah, I might have overhyped that a wee bit. We haven't done a lot, I'm not going to lie to you all. So this is the moves that we have made. We have brought in Manuel Neuer, which is just a bit of cover, as well as the fact that I feel like he might be slightly better than the keeper that we're currently using. He's made a couple appearances and done okay. This is the really special one. We've brought in a left winger for only about $6.75 million. Since he's come into the squad, already he's been amazing. I have no idea why Schalke sold him to us for that cheap. He was playing so well for them this season, but he's come to us and he's going to help us do even better for the rest of the year. That's a signing that I didn't make. We sold a couple of players to get some cash for the team next season, but that is the team that we are going to be using for the rest of the year, and honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Obviously, we have a little bit more cover now, but overall, it's not much better than it was before the transfer window, let's all be honest here. But I'm pretty confident that we should be able to win this next game, which is against Werder Bremen away from, actually at home, and then we're going to play a big one against Bayern Munich away from home, which should really set the tone for what is going to happen for the rest of the season. Since last time out, we have done quite well. We managed to win against Schalke away from home, and then we won against Hamburg, lost against Stuttgart, which I'm so annoyed about because we outperformed them so much, and if we had won it, we'd be on top of the table right now. But then we pulled it back with 3-0 away draw, which surprisingly was a game we actually didn't really deserve to win. If you take a look at the match stats, it was a pretty even affair. We didn't really deserve to win by that much, but I was not complaining. Let's jump straight into the first game of the episode, which is against Werder Bremen. This is the team that we are going to go with. I've already actually made the adjustments this time, but I'm going to do a quick scan to make sure there's no one else I want to bring on. No, I think that's fine. I think that team should do a very good job, and hopefully we can come away with all 3 points and keep us going up and up the Bundesliga table. I'm pretty sure one of those players in there is one of our former players. Yeah, this man I sold very quickly when I got to the club. Nothing against him, but you know, I just didn't think he was quite at the level that we needed for this season. But we will be able to see whether or not he made the right move or not. Gosh, that was terrible English as per usual from me. But so far, we look like the dominant force. Obviously, we've only had 1 shot, but it's better than the end 0 shots. Let's move that back onto the latest scores. No, not latest scores. The league table is what I'm looking for. Gosh, that took me way too long to work out. If we do win this game, hopefully it will mean we will at least go up to 2nd place. Looks like Hertha Berlin are already going to win their game. Schalke hopefully drop some points so that it means that we could go above them. They've already missed a penalty, but again, I think that's a result that they should be winning. But obviously, it's not quite the end of the season just yet. So we need to focus more on the long-term success rather than short-term success. But I mean, right this second, it would be great if we had some short-term success, and by short-term, I mean literally a goal within the next few seconds, because we have been doing absolutely shockingly in this first half. I'm demanding more straight away, but they have a corner, goes straight at our goalkeeper, luckily, and we could be able to kickstart a counter-attack. Draxler runs onto a very good ball that gave him a lot of space to deal with, and we could whip a ball into the middle from this position. It does end up going to our new signing, Harkin, and he manages to put it into the back of the net. His 3rd goal for this club. He is such a good player, so young. I have no idea why Schalke sold him to us, but I mean, I'm not complaining. He is such a great asset to our squad already, and I'm happy that you guys can see how good he is going to be for us in this first game with him on the pitch. We move back up into that 3rd place spot. Goal difference is really something we need to focus on, though. 20 games gone, and we've only got what was our goal difference? It's only 14. I mean, it's pretty bad, to be completely honest. 41 points, you would expect a lot more than that. But, you know, I mean, as long as we're winning those games, you can't really be complaining. But obviously, I'd love to get a little bit better of a goal difference so we can actually catch up to Schalke. I mean, it's probably even now a little bit too little, too late. But, I mean, if we start banging in the goals, I'm not going to exactly complain now, am I? Nothing happening so far in the second half. Looks like we do have a bit more of a foothold than we did in the first half, so that is good to see. I don't think we'll be losing this lead at any point in time. But Arp's been playing really poorly lately, and it's a little bit worrying. I think he's gone on about maybe 3 or 4 games where he hasn't done anything, so yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. We'll bring on Vasi, who came off the bench last time out and got 2 goals to help us get that 3-0 win, which isn't too bad at all. So hopefully he can replicate that in today's game. But even if he doesn't, I think we probably will be winning this game at least 1-0. You know, I think we could be able to get another goal here or in a later chance. Hopefully here. You know, why not? Why not just do it here? You know, save the time. Harkin trying to do exactly that, and unfortunately goes straight at the goalkeeper. Can't quite replicate his first chance. Well, not that that was anything like his first chance. The first chance was a header. That one was a shot from the wing, and nothing like the first one, but that's okay. I think with 10 minutes to go, we can be pretty comfortable going into the last few minutes. I might get some players off, though, to keep everyone fresh, just in case the game against Bayern isn't too far away. I have no idea how far away it is, to be completely honest, but, you know, don't want to risk having players unfit against a side like Bayern, despite the fact that we have already beaten them once this year. So, you know, the fact that we're on top of them on the table probably does suggest that we might be the favourites in that game. Definitely not the favourites in that game. We're away from home. We're versing Bayern Munich. There's no way we will be considered the favourites. Unfortunately, Drax has picked up an injury now. That's okay. We have Iwobi on the bench who can more than comfortably slot into that spot, play him as a winger, and just ride out the last few minutes of the game. Pretty bland. I mean, if we didn't score that goal, I'd be furious with how we've played because, you know, this is a pretty poor performance, but because we got that goal, I'm mildly satisfied. You know, 3 points is 3 points. As I was saying before, we need to do a little bit better on our goal difference sort of areas, but you win some, you lose some, and sometimes nothing happens. Today we won some, but we didn't exactly do too much to our goal difference. Let's jump straight into that next game on our schedule, which is against Bayern Munich. Of course, only 8 days break, so we certainly should have a fully fit match squad, and hopefully we can continue our win streak of 1 game. You know, it's not bad. Actually, is it 1 game? No, it's 2 games. It's 2 games, yes. I've doubled it. 2 games. That's impressive. That is impressive. Well, you guys thought I was nervous for the last game against Bayern Munich. Multiply that by like 10 for this one. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I feel like this is the tactic we should go for. You know, I'm bringing Neuer on just because he's Neuer, and maybe that will shake them up a bit. I don't know. It's not a real thing. Oh, I'm thinking way too much into it. Let's submit the team. Maybe that was thinking about it not enough, just clicking the buttons, but I'm pretty sure that's the squad that I wanted to go with. Bailly's got a bit of a knock, but he's able to play 75 minutes of the game, as the fitness report said, so we'll use him for as much as we can. If you compare the 2 squads, you have to say theirs is significantly better than ours. Again, it looks like they might not be playing quite their full strength squad, but that probably is just the fact that it's a couple years in the future, and I'm not quite realising that half of these players are probably the best players in the world at this point in time. So hopefully we come away with at least a draw. A draw is my goal, because then that means we're still above them in the table. A loss, yeah. Let's not talk about what happens if we lose. We have a corner. Well, no, they have a corner. I was really hoping we had a corner. Eventually it comes into the... Oh, for goodness sakes. It's been 11 minutes. They've had 1 chance. It's a corner, and they've scored. And it's one of the regions I don't even know. And it's a centre-back. Great. They've got another opportunity 6 minutes later. Hopefully we can pick the ball up and make it our own opportunity. Baz Gnabry runs very close to the goal. Yeah, that was clear that was their opportunity. But we're coming back into it. I think we're kind of playing respectably here. Not that we've seen any highlights from us just yet, but that could end right now as Arp is running down the wing. Not exactly the position you want him to be going, but he does move infield and eventually shoots, and it hits the post. A great save from Newball. Unfortunately for us, it doesn't bang into the back of the net. A really good shot from him, considering the chance and the angle, but we are not done just yet. Up on the ball, playing it over. Eventually, Hempel, who is actually a Bayern Munich player, loses the ball, and now we are able to defend. Yeah, because that's what we want to be doing. Werner, I mean, he stood over him like nothing was there, and by the man who's picked up a knock earlier, is given away a penalty, and Gomez puts it into the back of the net, and already I'm thinking it's game, set and match. Gomez got an assist for the first goal, he scored the second, and we would really need something special to be able to come back into this one. It's Bayern Munich 2, Augsburg 0. We have a corner. If we can score from this, it would certainly give me a bit of hope, but they are the ones breaking away, and the dribble past our defence like no one's there, and slot it into the back of the net, and half an hour's gone, and it's 3-0. I feel like the dream of winning the league is crumbling down as Bayern go to the top of the table. I mean, if you take a look at the stats, we're not doing too badly, but you have to say they're definitely a better side than us. And, I mean, you could have told me that before the game even started. I know that. I'm not here acting like we deserve to be winning these games or deserving to win the league or anything, but wouldn't it be nice, you know? I mean, if Ranieri can do it, I can do it too. I mean, I'm not quite the same level as Ranieri, but I mean, I feel hopeful, to say the least. They are coming back at us again. Hopefully they don't add to the tally. I think a 3-0 result, I could accept. Anything more than that, I think is pretty painful. And especially considering that our goal difference is so bad, we need to stop letting them score. This is terrible now. Okay, this is stupid. Now I'm kind of mad. Yeah, I'm kind of mad. 4 goals, and they're not done yet. Oh my goodness. What? The match stats don't suggest they're playing this well. Can we just stop seeing highlights? I'm honestly tempted to just put it onto commentary only, because at least then I don't have to have a mini heart attack every time they have a shot. What? Okay, no, this is stupid now. In the first 10 minutes, I thought that we had a chance, and that's because I didn't score within the first 10 minutes. But 5-0 at half-time is a joke. It's an absolute joke, and I'm not joking. I'm taking Manuel Neuer off. That was the stupidest decision I've made in this series. He's done. He's never playing for us again after this game, actually. Absolutely shocking. Just, oh my goodness. What? I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. Manuel Neuer can come off, and Bailly can come off too. I'm mad. Yep, a little bit mad. Not going to lie to you guys. Not normally mad, but today is a day where I'm... Yeah. I mean, I also just played that game against Stuttgart like an hour or two ago, so that's kind of still raw. But we're getting knocked down to 4th place here, and obviously we're still in the running to win the league, don't get me wrong. We're still only 2 points away from the top of the table, but come on, 5-0. Are you serious, man? That's like, I don't know. That's kind of... That's a little harsh. It's kind of like someone, being given a $200 fine for parking in a 1 hour park zone for 1 hour and 2 minutes. It's just unnecessary. We don't need it in our lives. Eventually, we do have the first chance of the half, and we clear it out straight to Bayern, which is great. So, I mean, yeah, they're probably going to hit back at us again. The Ginger Ninja trying to make some good moves in there. Good save from the goalkeeper, and that is something that Manuel Neuer wasn't able to do basically at all in the first half, so I'm happy I made that substitution. This is the first time I think I've ever substituted a goalkeeper in the game, unless I've, genuinely forgotten to take my cup goalkeeper off. But this was a decision, and a stupid one, to say the least. I'm never playing Manuel Neuer again. Gosh. A newfound hatred has come between me and this man. Actually, I have a level of respect for Manuel Neuer, but so far, it's proven to be a good decision to bring someone else on. Maybe we should go positive for the last few minutes. Is that a dumb idea? I feel like that's a dumb idea. We're going to do it, though, because I'm curious. We have a chance. We're on the ball. Can we knock it around nice and maybe get our first chance? Arp is in on goal. Sweet. Okay, I'm happy with the game. Arp scores a goal. The Sciglio with the assist. Yeah, I think it's time to call the full-time whistle. 5-1. That's okay. I can live with that. No, I can't live with that, actually. I'm still quite mad. Fekir standing over a free kick. If we can score again, which we can't, but if we'd had, that would have been a respectable scoreline. 5-2. That's mildly respectable. 5-1. Yeah, it's less respectable, isn't it? But you win some, you lose some. Sometimes nothing happens, and I wish nothing happened. I wish I didn't show this game on camera. Oh, no, actually, that's not true. This is a good game for you guys to see. This puts us back down to earth a wee bit. I feel like I'm always showing really good games where we're outperforming oppositions and doing way better than we think we should. But we just need to remember that we are Augsburg, and this is me managing these guys. Okay, come on. If I didn't make that tactical change, there wouldn't have been a highlight. And I'm calling that. Come on. No, that's stupid. The only reason there was that chance there was because I made a tactical change. So Football Manager was like, oh, let's show a highlight, because that's what happens when you make a tactical change. You want to see a highlight. Why do I need to see a highlight? There wasn't a highlight before I started making that tactical change, so there wouldn't have been one at all. That could just be superstition, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. 6-1 is now becoming disrespectful again. Werner misses again. I think he felt a little bit bad for us there, because that was an absolute sitter, and he's already scored today. Yeah, now I'm back to mad. I've gone from mad. Well, no, I've gone from nervous to slightly optimistic to disappointed to mad to content to what I don't even know how I felt during the middle of it. Confused, and then back to mad. And now I just feel like Manuel Neuer needs to be released. And that's all I have to say on that matter. We still got to look at the positive, though. I think we're still in 4th place. We're still within a chance of winning the league, certainly. And I guess that's probably the hardest game of the season out of the way. But no, we're not. We're not in 2 points. We're within 3 points. That's still not bad. You know what? We're going to take this as a win. How am I taking that episode as a win? That was a shocking result in both of the games. The Werder Bremen game, we barely scraped by. The Bayern game, we did terribly. I don't know. You take the positives out of life. That is where we're going to end the episode, in 5th place. I mean, we can definitely claw our way back up. Hopefully we can claw our way back up. We'll come back around sometime around the Hertha Berlin game, because they are a pretty important side to be playing against. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode in this series. And I will see you all later.